Hello everybody, welcome to another video. My name is Infiniti and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to crochet the woven stitch. It is super easy, and I would have to say if I was going to make a headband out of wool yarn, which I never do, I would use this stitch because even though it looks like a really thick piece of fabric, it's actually full of holes if you stretch it out, and I think it is absolutely wonderful. It is a good simple stitch for beginners, so if you're looking for a little something new for that new project you're planning to tackle, this would be great for you. So without further ado, I'm going to jump right into the tutorial. We're going to start this stitch off with a slip knot as usual. Alright, and we want to chain an even number. So for my swatch, I think I did 12, so I'm going to do that again. There's 1, 3, 4. Alright, I have my 12 stitches. So now what I'm going to do for row 1 is I'm going to make a single crochet into the second chain from my hook. Alright, now what I'm going to do for the remainder of this row is I'm going to chain 1. I'm going to skip the next chain and I'm going to work into the one after that. I've been working with tiny yarn lately, so this feels a little thick between my fingers, so I'm fiddling. Alright, I'm going to chain 1. I'm going to skip that next stitch and work into the next one, or chain rather. I'm going to chain 1, skip 1, work into the next, all the way across your row. Doing my last single crochet. You know you did your first row right if you end with a single crochet. Alright, so this is what row 1 looks like. Now we're ready to move on to row 2, and all we're going to do throughout this tutorial is repeat row 2. So first we're going to chain 1, turn our work. We're going to skip this first single crochet. Alright, and then we're going to single crochet into the chain space that we made in the previous row. Alright, chain 1, skip this single crochet, work into the next available chain space. Chain 1, skip 1, chain space. Just like that, all the way across until you reach the end of your row. Alright, now when you get to the end here, don't be fooled. You're just going to chain 1, and there is this stitch right here, but I work kind of into the side of it so that I am not missing a stitch in my next row, and so my project doesn't get pulled inward. Alright, and that is the end of row 2. So you just keep repeating row 2 until you reach the desired length of your project. So again, that's chain 1. We're going to turn our work. Not going to work into this first single crochet. We are going to instead work into the chain space with a single crochet. Chain 1, skip 1, work into the chain space. This stitch is just that easy. Alright, again, I'm going to chain 1 now that I've reached the end of my row, and there's this little side thing here, and that's actually that chain 1 from the previous row. So you're just going to kind of work through the center of that again so you can have even edges and so you don't start drawing your work inward, because that's no fun. Alright, and there we have it. So as you continue to work row 2 over and over, you do get a nice decent weight fabric. Like I said, it's not super thick. It's actually quite breathable, so I can see using this for sweaters, even because the stitches are so close together. They don't appear to have like eyelets and things in them, so you don't really see through it. Anyway, this is a great easy beginner stitch. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope it was helpful. If so, leave me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell, because it helps me out more than you know. It lets me know whether or not you guys want to keep seeing these tutorials. You can go ahead and check out my blog, where I have a bunch of knitting and crochet tips over there, as well as patterns, both free and paid. You can check me out on social media. I am on pretty much everything except for Snapchat. I've really been working on my Instagram lately, so you can check me out over there. And until next time, guys, happy making!